Hello everyone, this is going to be my fourth vlog for Informatics 655 titled Project and Project Management. Before I discuss anything about project management, let me define what a project is. A project is defined as interrelated task to be executed over a specific time period within certain costs and other limitations. It can also be considered temporary endeavor engaged to produce determined results or services. A project is considered temporary because it has defined beginning and ending, time-wise, and it has specific goals and resources involved for the success. Now, for project management, it is defined as strategically managed project to deliver on time, on budget, and using the appropriate knowledge, skills, and resources to meet the project's requirement. Project management has been practiced informally in many companies for many years. However, beginning in mid-20th century, it started to become a distinguished profession. Project management usually involves 5 processes, including initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. For project management, distinguished from management, these professionals usually have skills involved in scope, time, cost, quality, human resources, communication, and risk management. Here are listed key characteristics of projects. I've listed 3, but there were several others that I found throughout my research, but these were the 3 that I thought were biggest in projects, including unique, temporary, and goal-oriented. So for projects, they're considered unique because they have non-routine ways to provide services or activities, and each project is completed differently and never the same way. Projects are considered temporary because they use resources, time, and cost to achieve goal within a specific time frame. And lastly, they're considered goal-oriented because they're planned and organized with resources to achieve objectives throughout the lifestyle of a project for successful results. Now I want to discuss implementing project management and challenges that are faced. So why do companies and organizations implement project management? There are several reasons why. Management finite deadlines, changes and risk, ensure effective and efficient use of organizational resources, and achieving expectations of buyers and stakeholders. So who are the companies that implement project management? This can include industries and businesses, but it can be any company, including transport, IT, healthcare, etc. With initiating, planning, and control of tasks involved in projects, implementing project management allows for the organization to focus more on the goals of the project. Although project management is to ensure for more organized and successful project execution, there are many challenges that are faced by individuals involved in project management teams, including the project managers themselves. So there were several challenges that I found throughout my research, but these were the ones that I thought were biggest. The challenges would include no committed sponsors, lack of entire organization responsibility, organization for difficulty adapting, and then fear for loss of control. No committed sponsors. This refers to organizations requiring sponsorship that would last for a few years before benefits become obvious. So commitment is necessary for the sponsors to trust the organizations for some time. Lack of entire organization responsibility. This refers to the whole organization needing to take part in the project management initiative for the success of the process. Organization has difficulty adapting. Organizations may have established solutions for issues like risk management before formal project management implementations, so they may fear new management techniques may disrupt the workflow. And then lastly, fear for loss of control. The loss of control. With project managers being placed into positions with implementation, people may feel that it's too much authority and control given to the said managers. However, formal project management will not be successful with these challenges. So organizations need to work together, or the teams need to work together to resolve these challenges. in order for implementation of project management to be successful. For any organization trying to implement project management, they should look at the advantages and disadvantages before implementing the process. And so here are some advantages and disadvantages I found throughout my research. For advantages, I've listed focused and organized methods of handling project goals, effective and efficient use for allocation and management of resources and budget, formally breaking down complex projects for strategic approach, and ensuring project tasks are appropriately assigned to team members. On the disadvantage side, you can see that I've listed authority and responsibility confusion, unavailable competent individuals for project manager position and responsibilities, and then finally the lack of creativity. I wanted to talk about a few of the disadvantages. So for the first bullet point, authority and responsibility confusion. With project management, we wanted to have a position for the project manager. So giving the authority and responsibility to an individual to maintain the project may be very confusing for some organizations, because that may seem like a lot of power for an individual, especially when it's a new process. So they can be confused with what kind of power and what responsibilities are entailed in that position. And then the last bullet point, lack of creativity. If it's a strict project manager and they know what solution is best for that scenario, they may just stick with the same solution they've been doing for the past, few months or something. And so they don't want to think outside the box and find other solutions that could be better than the one they normally do. So lack of creativity could be a problem when trying to implement project management. The last thing I want to discuss is the project lifestyle. There are 5 steps that are involved in this cycle, including initiation, planning, execution, control, and closure. For initiation, this is the first stage and is used to determine the purpose of the project by mapping the objectives, manager, budget, and stakeholders. The second one is planning, which is used to use the project management knowledge to develop plans for project workflow, including communication, risk, cost, and quality management. Execution is a step where the team and manager actively tracks tasks and projects are aligned to the goal and objectives with meetings and status reports. Control is the fourth step, which monitors the project's progress. And then the fifth one is closure, which is the final step where resulting materials are turned over to the stakeholders and the project is formally closed. And this stage, the team and manager reviews the project's outcome and develops the appropriate reports. And then these are my references for the presentation. Thank you.